Hi there. Today's first two pages are three things about Elsie. It's disappeared here. Three things about Elsie by Joanna Cannon. This is a book I've just picked off the shelf. It's not one I know anything about at all. It seems to be old lady's fallen over and she's reminiscing about some dark secrets in her life, from what I could read from the blurb on the inside cover. So it's got some nice little write-ups on the back. Charming, wise, and profoundly human. Warm, wise novel, brilliantly entertaining. A real treasure, poignant and perceptive. So some of the reviews for the book. It doesn't do very well against background. I've got a nice dewy grass today for my background. I thought that was going to be nice and pleasant. But without further ado, this won't take very long because it's big writing. No pictures, sadly, but big writing. How did you fall, Flo? They'll ask when they find me. Did you feel dizzy? Were you wearing your glasses? Did you trip? They'll work as they talk, putting a cuff around my arm and fastening a plastic clip on my finger and unwrapping all the leads from one of their machines. Someone will shine a light in my eyes and someone else will rummage through all my tablets and put them in one of their carrier bags. Did you feel faint? Can you smile for me? Can you squeeze my hand? They'll carry me out of my front room and they'll struggle because it's barely big enough for me, let alone these two men in their uniforms. They will put me in the back of their ambulance, the bright, white, blanketed world they inhabit, and I will blink and crease my eyes and try to make sense of their faces. It's all right, Flo, they will say. Everything's going to be fine, Flo. Even though they don't know me, even though I have never said that they can call me Flo, even though the only person who's ever called me that is Elsie. One of them will sit with me as we move along the streets, under the spin of a blue light. The light will turn across his face as we travel, and he will smile at me from time to time, and his hands will somehow find mine in the darkness. When we get to the hospital, I'll be rattled across A&E and taken through red double doors to people with the same questions and the same bright lights, and they will wheel me down blank corridors and put me through their machinery. A girl at the desk will look up as I pass by, and then she will turn away because I'm just another old person on a trolley, wrapped up in blankets and trying to hold on to the world. They'll find me a ward and a nurse with quiet hands. She'll move very slowly, but everything will be done in a moment, and the nurse with quiet hands will be the first person to listen with her eyes. The bed will be warm and smooth, and I don't worry even when the lights are switched off. Everything I just told you is yet to happen. None of it is real because right at this very moment, I'm lying on the sitting room floor waiting to be found, waiting for someone to notice I'm not here anymore. I have all this time before they arrive to work out what I'm going to say, all this time to remember everything that happened right from the beginning and turning it into something that they'll understand, something they'll accept. You think the silence would help, but it doesn't. The only thing I can hear is my own breath arguing its way backwards and forwards. And just when I'm sure I have an idea all ironed out, it slides away from me, and I have to start from the beginning again. So, very short today. First two pages of three things about Elsie. So Flo is the protagonist and Elsie is the person from her past, perhaps. An interesting opening, quite fun. I'd imagine it's a thick old book, but I don't imagine it's going to be particularly strenuous read. I don't know. That is an assumption from the first two pages, which may well prove wrong if you choose to read this book. And if you do, and I was wrong, let me know. It'd be great. But three things about Elsie by Joanna Cannon, today's first two pages. I hope you've enjoyed that little insight into this book. If you have, give it a thumbs up, share it, and you can subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of these things. Like I say all the time, I'm going to do these as long as we're in this lockdown thing together. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care, be safe. Bye-bye for now.